In this video, we're going to start making the Grinch and Cindy Lou sugar cookies. Buckle up, it's going to be a bumpy ride. Welcome to Nickel and Dime DIY. I'm Triple M, and today we're going to start making Grinch cookies. Now, let me preface this. I'm not a professional baker, nor a template maker. However, I did make these snazzy templates that you can download for free right in the description. Now, if you want to give me a gift, hit that like button. Now, for any of you Grinches out there saying, hey, Triple M, that looks like a lot of work. I don't got the time or the skill to do it. I got you. Check this out. That's why I made the colored ones. Print them out, put them on a cake, shrink them down. You got cupcake toppers. I'm sure there's a million other things you could use these templates for. Want to tell me about it? Leave a comment down below. For the cookie dough, I'm using my favorite recipe from this book. I've done it so many times. I tweaked it just a little bit. Now, oops, they come out money every time. But use whatever you want. Let's get rolling. So you're going to want to roll your dough out to 1/8 of an inch. And I'm able to get eight of these discs out of this, plus 2 little small ones, to taste it, to test it. I like using a paring knife. Cut along the edges. I know I'm sure there's probably a quicker way to do this, but for the sake of the video, I had to show exactly what I was doing. These cookies are massive. They're over 4 inches wide. I know I probably could have found a 4-inch cookie cutter, but I made everything to fit this way. So if you can find a cookie cutter, because it's not exactly 4 inches, so it's over 4 inches. I printed these out on poster board. I just cut poster board down to the size of a sheet of paper and printed it out pretty nice. Oh, if you haven't tried these silicone baking mats, these are a lifesaver. In the oven they go. 375, 7 to 9 minutes. It's going to vary upon your oven. Oh, look at that. Nice golden brown along the edges. Just what you want. Perfect. I feel like I'm in Jingle All the Way. He's baking up a storm. Those cool. Could roll out some more. So I'm going to outline these. I use some bright white melting chocolate with some black thing. These writing bottles from Hobby Lobby. Now, be careful putting this stuff in there, because the more stuff you put in, it all clumps up and it makes it all wonky. But I got it just right. And these bottles work really well. I was able to follow along right on these lines. It's just trace along. Let's see if my theory pays off doing this, because I'm hoping it's going to be really detailed. Can fill in a lot of the details with this. Yeah, I'm shaking a bit there because I'm bent over the counter. It's not the best. It's not the most ideal spot, but the way to film it, that's how I had to do it. So I'm just going to go along. I'm going to fill in the Grinch's face, all the details I can. And hopefully I can just fill it in with the colored melting chocolate. Yeah, this is relaxing. It's like coloring a picture. I just put a wax paper over it, as you can see. Now it's time for Cindy Lou Who. She's a little more tricky because it's smaller. I don't know if I'm going to get all the details in on this one, but I'm going to try. Just going around. Let's see if I can get it. Yep. It's starting to take shape. Probably shouldn't have made so many details on this, but I know a lot of them are probably going to get lost. But I figured if I started out with a lot, and if half of them get lost, then I should still have half. I don't know if these little, like the bottom here on this little part, if that's gonna even show up, but we'll see. Definitely not gonna do the antenna now. I'd be asking for trouble with that. Maybe I'll do the bows. I don't know. Probably not a good idea. It's just a lot of filling in. And once I get done with these, I'm putting them in the fridge. Gonna let them set. Then I'm gonna come back and do another color. Alright, now the Grinch is ready. So now I'm gonna do the white on the hat. Just use the plain bright white. I mix the melting chocolate with a little bit of vegetable oil. It helps it, makes it more liquid and comes out nice and smooth. Now, this is working pretty good. I'm liking the way it's coming out. Just know I gotta get it all attached so there's no air bubbles. So I'm just taking a toothpick and I'm just spreading it out so everything attaches, because I want this to be one piece when I pick it up off the wax paper when I'm done. That's my theory anyway. Alright, let's get the red going here for the hat. So this is just the bright red melting chocolate. I didn't add any food color. It's so much better using the colored ones, where you don't have to add the color, because then you don't have to worry about the consistency. This is fun. I think they're starting to look pretty good. What do you think? This is relaxing. This reminds me of coloring in one of those window pane things. I don't know, what are those, sun catchers? It's just a lot of meticulous filling in, using the toothpick, spreading it around. Could probably use a pin too, or it's probably some kind of decorating tool to use. But alright, let's get the green going. My theory's working out pretty good. I'm able to fill in this. I'll have to spread this around a little bit, the toothpick. But I think it's taking shape nicely. You gotta have a lot of patience to be doing this. But I think it's gonna be worth it in the end. Alright, just filling in, just trying to get everything I can just spread around so everything's touching the outline. Like I said, I want it to be one piece. You just gotta go slow and steady. You know, one thing I don't understand about the Grinch is, why do all the Who's throw the garbage upward? Like, he lives on top of the mountain, so why do they throw the garbage up? Don't you think there'd be a garbage avalanche? The Who's are silly. So I'm just using a little bit of yellow, filling in the eyes the best I can. I think it's coming out pretty good. I'm liking this one. I wonder if the non-outline ones are going to be alright. This one's got tiny little eyes. I know this is the one that worries me, because they're so small. But what are you going to do? What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to do the cuffs and the collar, but I don't know if I should have waited till after I did the pink, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna fill in their pink. I don't know, is that pajamas? It's coming in alright. It's filling in nicely. It's coming out better than I thought. I'm going to take some red, fill in Cindy Lou's little Christmas ball. It's starting to take shape here. To just slow and steady, just carefully work it around. And back to the toothpick. Just spread everything out. Like I keep saying, you want to just get it all to be one piece. And hopefully, when I take the spatula, it'll peel right off. Well, here's to hoping. So now we'll do the face. I just mixed a tiny little bit of brown food coloring, like a couple drops, and got a little, like a tan color for her face. And you just spread it around. Fill it in, spread it around, fill it in, spread it around. I'm almost done with these outline ones. I just mixed up a little bit of blue with chocolate, and a little dab on the toothpick. That should be good enough for the eyes. I didn't want to make them too big and ruin the whole thing. Sometimes less is more. You get the idea. I'll do the bows. Probably gonna regret this, but we'll find out. I think they're taking shape pretty good. Well, that's it for this episode. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified when part 2 drops. There we'll be picking up right where I left off, and I'm gonna do the characters without the outline. Is there a difference? Yeah, there is.